Well, hello everyone. Going to give you our update here from City Hall. This will be our last update for this year. I know everyone's anxious to get 2020 behind them. Again, I want to talk about our COVID numbers. The numbers I'll share with you are the most recent I got. They won't be our exact final numbers, but they're pretty close to where we are here at the end of this year with the pandemic. We are still in the red here in Bardstown and Nelson County. There's been a 50% increase in the number of deaths here in Kentucky over those of November. And November was a record month for the number of deaths, and here we are in December with 50% increase. And all the doctors and experts are forecasting that January and February could also be some very difficult months. A lot of that's attributable to the spread of the virus and also some of the travel during Thanksgiving, and of course we won't know the extent of the effect of travel and family gatherings for Christmas and the New Year's for a few more days. So with that said, we've had 23 deaths here in Nelson County due to the pandemic this year. We've had 2,753 cases year to date. The good news is our positivity rate here in Nelson County and in Kentucky is going down. It's down near the 8% number from being over 9% previously. So, let's try to end the year in on a positive note, and everybody just continue to do their part in relation to COVID. There is reason to be optimistic. As you all know, the vaccines have now arrived here in Kentucky, and Nelson County has gotten some of their first. The first responders are getting their phase 1 vaccines, and but it's not, again, this is not a silver bullet right now. It's going to take a long time for this to get out to the general public. It takes 2 vaccines for every 1 person, so it's a very expensive, a very time-consuming effort. So we've got to be diligent with wearing our mask and social distancing and so forth to be effective, even though some people are starting to get the vaccines. It's not required, obviously, that everybody get a vaccine, but I would recommend if the time, when the time comes for you to be able to get a vaccine, please get that vaccine, because the more people we get vaccinated, the sooner we'll be able to get back to normal here in Bardstown and Nelson County. I just want to say here at the year end, I'm grateful to everyone's effort here in Bardstown and Nelson County to try to mitigate the impact of the pandemic. Thanks to all our first responders, our healthcare workers, our essential workers, business owners, and of course all our residents. I know for the most part everyone has worked diligently to try to mitigate the impact of this pandemic on us, and let's just keep up our efforts in that regard going forward. Also on a positive note, there is some financial help that's recently been announced here at the local level and also at the state and national level. We are finishing up applications on our Phase 3 grant program here at the city. That's for restaurants and bar owners and gym owners here in Bardstown to apply. That ends on the 31st, tomorrow, so please get your applications in. And the new stimulus bill that got passed has some very good parts of that which will be beneficial to Nelson County residents as well. There is $297 million that's going to be available to Kentucky for people who are having difficulties with their rent payments and with their utility payments. That has typically been administered through Community Action, and we will share more information with you as we get it. But those of you who may have already worked with Community Action, I suggest if you are having difficulty with your rent and or utilities, go to Community Action and make an application to show that you have a need, and hopefully you'll be eligible for one of those vouchers to assist you in making ends meet with your bills. So that really concludes my update here at the year end. It's been a difficult year, but I do think with some of the recent announcements with vaccines and the stimulus bill and the help that's coming to people for unemployment and the stimulus checks, that hopefully these next months we'll start turning the corner on things both financially and on our health front. So thank you all. Have a safe and happy New Year and Happy New Year's.